Hello everybody, this is your dear old chap Roscuro, off to play another sim date of sorts. And today it is Katawa Shoujo, which I have actually played in the past and is actually, in my opinion, quite good. And the fact that it's free makes it even better. I mean, to be fair, there is some adult content which, kind of ruins the cuteness of it for me, but I can turn that off, luckily. Hooray! Now, as for now, I haven't quite decided yet, but I'm only going to do one route, which is going to be, of course, Hanako's route, because she is the bestest character. Oh, wait, no, there isn't a cutscene yet. But yeah, I'm only going to do Hanako's route at the moment because, well, these are really long. It's a lot of dialogue and it's really long, so for now, unless you guys really want me to, I'm just gonna stick with this route. Sorry to break your hearts, but that might change. But anyway. A light breeze causes the naked branches overhead to rattle like wooden wind chimes. This is a popular retreat for couples in the summer. The deciduous trees provide a beautiful green canopy, far out of sight of teachers and fellow students. Ha ha! Stay away from my forbidden forest, fools! But now in late winter, it feels like I'm standing under a pile of kindling. Ah! I'm burning to death! I breathe into my cupped hands and rub them together furiously, trying to start a fire with the mere rubbing of my hands, to prevent them from numbing in this cold. Just how long am I expected to wait out here anyway? I'm sure the note said 4 p.m. Ah yes, the note. Slipped between the pages of my math book while I wasn't looking. As far as cliches goes, I'm more of a fan of the letter in the locker. But at least this way shows a bit of initiative. You get a golden star for spunk! As I ponder the meaning of the note, the snowfall gradually thickens. Ah, the thickening snow. The snowflakes silently falling from the snowflakes silently falling from the white painted sky are the only sign of time passing in this stagnant world. Ah, stagnantness. Their slow descent upon the frozen forest makes it seem like time is slowed to a crawl. The rustling of the dry snow underfoot startles me. Interrupting the quiet mood, someone is approaching me from behind. Batman, what are you doing here? He saw. You came.
A hesitating, barely audible question. However, I recognize the owner of that dainty voice instantly. I feel my heart skip a beat. It's a voice I've listened to 100 times, but never as more than an eavesdropper to a conversation. I turn to face this voice. It was Darth Vader. The voice of my dreams, and my heart begins to race. Ah. Aww. This is gonna end badly. Iwanako.
Hey, me from the past. This is the Roscuro of the present. I'm kind of editing this thing right now, and it's Iwanako, not Iwanko or whatever the crap you just said. Just thought I'd point that out. Bye.
I got a note telling me to wait here. It was yours? Damn it, I spent all afternoon trying to come up with a good line, and that was the result. Pathetic.
Yes, I asked a friend to give you that note. I'm so glad you got it.
A shy, joyous smile that makes my heart me so tense. I couldn't move a single muscle even if I tried. Ah. Oh no. We're turning into Godo from Phoenix Wright. No. My heart is pounding now, as if it were trying to burst out of my chest and claim this girl for itself.
Now I'm going to cut out Princess Bubblegum's heart and make out with it.
So, here we are. Out in the cold. Smooth job, Hisao. Now she's never going to want to date you. We'll never have a girlfriend now. It's all your fault. Once again, the wind stirs up the branches. The cacophonous noise is music to my ears. Ah, words I don't know. Hooray! Iwako. It's Iwanako. Flinches ever so softly against the gust of the wind. Wow, she really is dainty. Even the wind makes her. She's so dainty that the wind is making her break. As it passes, she rights herself, as if supported by some new confidence. Yes! Her eyes lock with mine, and she lazily twirls her long dark hair around her finger. Determination achieved! Strike him with the killing blow now! All the while, the anxious beating of my heart grows louder. My throat is tight. I doubt I could even force a word out if I tried.
You see, I wanted to know if you'd go out with me.
I stand there, motionless save for my pounding heart. I wanted to say something in reply, but I was too big of a loser to come up with anything. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be alone forever and nobody's gonna love me. Anyway, but my vocal cords feel like they've been stretched beyond the breaking point.
Hisao?
I reach up to try and massage my throat, but this only sends spikes of pain, a blinding pain along my arms.
Hisao!
My whole body freezes. So cold, save for my eyes, which shoot open in terror. Wow, this is intense. Like I said, totally worth it. It's free, UP. It's so good, and it's free. I mean, look at the freaking background. That's gorgeous.
Hisao!
The beating in my chest suddenly stops, and I go weak at the knees. The world around me, the canopy of bare branches, the dull winter sky, Iwako running towards me, all of these fade to black.
Very good reading me, except it's Iwanako!
That was a very cool effect, by the way, just saying. The last things I remember before slipping away are the sound of Iwako's
Oh, why do I even bother?
Screaming for help and the incessant clatter of the branches above. So intense. It's so good. It's been 4 months since my heart attack, and man, was that an awesome opening! I have to give 4chan credit, they did make something really, really beautiful. I love this game so much. Ah, look at the backgrounds. I know I don't have a lot of commentary, I'm just mostly saying, wow, oh my gosh, this is fantastic and it's free, go get it! In that whole time, I can probably count the times I've left this hospital room unsupervised on one hand. 4 months is a pretty long time when you're left alone with your thoughts. I can't read this for crap. So I've had plenty of time to come to terms with my situation. My awful, awful situation. Arrhythmia. A strange word, a foreign alien one that you don't want to be in the same room with. A rare condition, it causes the heart to act erratically and occasionally beat way too fast. It can be fatal. Apparently, I've had it for a long time. They said it was a miracle that I was able to go on so long without anything happening. Is that really a miracle? I guess it was supposed to make me feel better, more appreciative of my life. It really didn't do anything to cheer me up. My parents, I think, were hit harder by this news than I was. They practically had 2 hemorrhages apiece. Oh, my poor parents, my poppums and my mumsy. Don't worry, you two. I will survive as long as I know how to love. I know I'll be alive. I had already had a full day by then to digest everything. To them, it was all fresh. They were even willing to sell our house in order to pay for a cure. Of course, there isn't a cure. Because of the late discovery of this condition, I've had to stay at the hospital to recuperate from the treatments. When I was first admitted, it felt as if I was missed. For about a week, my room in the ward was full of flowers, balloons, and cards. But the visitors soon dwindled, and all the get-well gifts began to trickle down to nothing shortly after. Aw, this is... I wish I could say there's nothing upbeat to say about this situation. It's just all awful. Everybody forgot about us at school, and I'm assuming even our girlfriend chick in the beginning forgot about us. I realized that the only reason I had gotten so many cards and flowers was because sending me their sympathy had been turned into a class project. Oh, I did not want to become the class project! Maybe some people were genuinely concerned, but I doubt it. Even in the beginning, I had barely had any visitors. By the end of the first month, only my parents came by on a regular basis. Iwanako was the last to stop visiting. After 6 weeks, I never saw her again. We never had that much to talk about when she visited anyway. You suck, chick. You suck so bad. Why do you have to leave us in this state? It's awful. We didn't touch the subject that was between us on that snowy day ever again. The hospital? It's not really a place I'd like to live in. The doctors and nurses feel so impersonal and faceless. I guess it's because they are in a hurry and they have a million other patients waiting for them, but it makes me feel uncomfortable. For the first month or so, I asked the head cardiologist every time I saw him for a rough estimate of when I'd be able to leave. And of course, he didn't give me a straight answer because he's a jerkhole. He never answered anything in a straightforward way, but he told me to wait and see if the treatment and surgeries worked. So I idly observed the scar that those surgeries had left on my chest slowly change its appearance over time, thinking of it as some kind of an omen. I still ask the head cardiologist about leaving, but my expectations are low enough now that I'm not disappointed anymore when I don't get a reply. The way he shuffles around and that the answer shows that there is at least some hope, and man, I'd had trouble reading that line. Oh my goodness! This is such a happy game, people. Hooray.